Let's bring in America's accountant, Dan Geltrude, to help with that. And Dan, good morning. As we do, let's start with the markets. So the Dow ending the week again losing 232 points, followed by the NASDAQ, which lost 168 points, while the S&P took a hit of 31. So Dan, this was a tough week for Wall Street. What's driving this bear market? Is it Ukraine and Russia?
Yeah, it absolutely is. What's going on with Russia and Ukraine is absolutely having an impact on investors. Look, there's a lot of uncertainty, and there's so many conflicting reports as to what's happening over there. Is an invasion really imminent? Is it just war games? Well, I don't think anyone really knows, perhaps other than Vladimir Putin. So I think investors are concerned because if there is an invasion, nothing good financially will come out of this.
Yeah, absolutely. We've talked to you about this, but, gas prices, we think they're high now. Just wait. So gold, Dan, has gained nearly 6% this month to the highest it's been since June of 2021, beating the S&P, which dropped 3%. This is President Biden says that he does feel a Russian attack on Ukraine is imminent. Dan, why are more people turning to gold before?
This has been a typical flight to safety for investors for a very long time. So when investors do feel that uncertainty and things can really go bad, they're looking for where could I park investments, perhaps temporarily or on a long-term basis, where that investment is going to be safe. And gold traditionally has always been that place. Now, some people had been substituting cryptocurrency for gold, but that's another matter. It seems like investors are saying, time to go back to gold.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Cryptocurrency, we're going to talk about that in a little bit. It just still confuses me. All right, you've explained it to me a million times. But all right, so Dan, Amazon has stopped all donations to the national arm of the Black Lives Matter charity as the organization is being investigated for delinquent financial disclosures for 2020. So Dan, Amazon donates 0.5% of all sales to nonprofits. Do you think this is the right move for Amazon to distance themselves from the Black Lives Matter organization?
Well, I'm not going to comment about what Black Lives Matter's actions are outside of the financial realm here. And I teach forensics and fraud accounting, Allie, so I'm familiar with this topic, specifically how it pertains to nonprofit organizations. This is not uncommon at all because of lack of controls over funds with non-for-profits. So all these allegations about missing money and improper financial disclosures are very, very concerning. In the world of fraud, where there's smoke, there's fire. So I think Amazon is justified to wait to see how all these potential financial problems work themselves out. Let's get to the bottom of that before Amazon is going to continue to donate to the organization.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. Distance yourself from an organization that's, being looked at for now. All right, so let's get back to cryptocurrency, something I still don't understand. But Bitcoin's price drops below the $40,000 mark. This after famous investing billionaire Charlie Munger says those investing in Bitcoin just want to get rich quick. He called the coin rat poison, which Warren Buffett has echoed. Dan, do you agree with Buffett and Munger's comments? And should people just avoid cryptos altogether?
The thing about crypto, Allie, if I could shed some really basic light on this. The reason why people are concerned about this investment is based purely upon supply and demand in terms of people want it because there's not enough of it and that type of view. There's no hard assets per se behind it. So if no one wants it, it literally has no value whatsoever. Now, as far as whether this is a good investment or not, look, you take the state of Colorado. They're going to start accepting tax payments in Bitcoin. So there is legitimacy being given to Bitcoin. So what I would say is this. If you have the stomach for it and if you're prepared to ride the roller coaster and potentially lose the money, go for it.
Yeah, I'm not riding that roller coaster. All right, Dan, let's talk about rising home prices. The latest numbers show home prices are up more than 15% from January 2021. Couple that with mortgage rates. Look, they're nearing 4% again. What does this mean for prospective home buyers like myself? I want to buy a house, but these interest rates are supposed to go up.
So here's the thing you got to think about related to real estate and interest rates. When interest rates start to rise as they are now, and presumably perhaps going up even more, the price of real estate will come down because they have an inverse relationship to each other. As interest rates go up, prices of real estate generally come down. This is not a bad thing, Allie, to be honest with you, although people focus in on interest rates. It is a much more risky investment in real estate when you have prices that are high and interest rates that are low. So I think that rising interest rates will stop the inflation related to the price of real estate and may actually create some better real estate investments for people.
All right, that's good news. If I want to buy a house, just the cost of that mortgage is, ugh. All right, Dan, thank you so much. We'll see you again in the next hour. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Allie.